ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਤੋਂ ਐਮਪੀਪੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਵੀ ਵਿਧਾਨ ਸਭਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੌਂਗ ਟਰਮ ਕੇਅਰ ਹੋਮਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਨਿਭਾਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਨਰਸ ਦੀ ਮੌਤ ਦਾ ਮਸਲਾ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਕਾਰਗੁਜ਼ਾਰੀ ਤੇ ਸਵਾਲ ਚੁੱਕੇ। ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਹਾਊਸ ਲੀਡਰ ਨੇ ਦੋਸ਼ ਲਗਾਇਆ ਕਿ ਲਿਬਰਲ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ 15 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਲੌਂਗ ਟਰਮ ਕੇਅਰ ਹੋਮਸ ਦੇ ਵੱਲ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਜਿਸ ਕਾਰਨ ਮਹਾਮਾਰੀ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਇਹ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਵਾਪਰਿਆ।
Thousands of Ontarians are watching today, and every single one of them deserves answers from Conservatives and this Premier. Susan Barrell is one of those speakers, and here's what she has to say. I'm raising my voice in memory of my mom, Vivian Barrell. My mom passed away on April 15th, 2020. She was alone for a month before her passing. I was at my mom's side for 12 years except for the last month. My mom was a registered nurse who provided exemplary care to her patients. She did not deserve to die the way she did. I fought for 12 years bringing issues within the long-term care sector to the attention of management. I was lied to repeatedly and promised that these things would change. It only got worse. Please be responsible and fix the long-term care system. End quote. Speaker, after decades of liberal neglect, Conservatives have only made the crisis in long-term care even worse. When will this government listen to people like Suzanne and take responsibility and start fixing Ontario's broken long-term care system?
Government House Leader.
Well, I thank the member for that question, Mr. Speaker, because it highlights what we have been talking about for weeks in this place. And Suzanne, in her email, I suspect to the member, highlights it very much more effectively than I ever could have. For 12 years, she had been working and expressing some of the problems that we found when we took over, when the people gave us the awesome responsibility and the privilege of governing in 2018. And exactly what Susan has talked about is what we found, Mr. Speaker, that there was not enough staff. There had to be a staffing strategy. There were not enough homes. So we moved very quickly to build 30,000 new spaces. I had a 118-year waiting list in my riding, Mr. Speaker, for long-term care. Unacceptable in one of the richest provinces in the country, if not North America, Mr. Speaker. We could do better. But that's what these reports highlighted for us, whether it was the Auditor General or the Commission of Inquiry, that for decades leading up to this, Mr. Speaker, and in particular over the last 15 years, the lack of investments, the lack of attention by the previous Liberal government made it even more difficult to address the pandemic. But we won't stop, Mr. Speaker. We'll get the job done for future generations.
ਸਾਡਾ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਵੇਖਣ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜਨ ਲਈ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰੋ ਚੈਨਲ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਤੇ ਨੋਟੀਫਿਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਬੈਲ ਆਈਕਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਬਟਨ ਤੇ ਕਲਿੱਕ ਕਰੋ।